that off, but yeah.
Well, look at the We from Chicago podcast live in front of your face. Somebody
Bam.
say, yeah, they knew this day would come. Like, who are these guys with a voice for podcasts? Did you get it? You know how they be like,
Absolutely.
you got a voice for radio.
Well, do our listeners who are just on the radio have access to the audio portion, or do they have to click live? How does that work?
Yeah, they have to click live. They got to go.
So they have to know. They have to know that they have to click live.
Live.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm actually seeing if we on the back if we all legit. Trying to see now. Okay. I don't know where we are streaming live from for some odd apparent reason. We should be up and running. Can you see on your end over there, Gus?
What's that?
Yes, telling me we still live. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But does your audience know how to find us?
Well, not yet. This is where we live, so we can show them how to find us.
Okay.
Yeah. So right now we streaming live from Facebook, and we streaming live from the webpage.
Right. And you can also join the We from Chicago live right now, simultaneously on TikTok.
All right. So you live on TikTok right now too?
Oh yeah, I thought you said send it. I'm sorry.
I got you. I'm gonna click in right now. It just didn't send me no.
Oh, yeah, they can also join. Yeah, simultaneously on TikTok.
Yeah, I don't see you.
It's the same thing. We from Chicago.
All right.
And this is just a beta test. You know, this is just a beta run. So
yeah, this one. I don't see
you got the song.
Share it.
I'm from Chicago.
Let me try to share the link.
Let me see. I have to pull it up. Yeah, but I could grab it though. I just got to pull it up and put it in the studio.
How do I share it on TikTok? I'm looking.
There should be a share button.
I'm looking. What is this? Oh, okay. Cancel. You know I'm looking for it. Here you go. Check requirements. Unlock the co-host. I gotta unlock the co-host. Let me see about sharing. Unlock multiple guests. What about sharing? Okay, there you go. No. Hold on, though. I got you. Here you go, right here.
Okay.
There you go, right there.
There you go.
You might need to turn their volume down or something, huh?
That's good. Gussie.
Yep. Yeah, on your radio they got some guy arguing about a pizza. Yep. Yeah, on your radio they got some guy arguing about a pizza. Yep. On your radio they got some guy arguing about a pizza. Yep. On your radio they got some guy arguing about a pizza.
Let's turn that down. Turn that down.
Yeah.
Whose is that?
I don't have anything going on my end.
Whose is that? That's too.
I don't have anything going on my end.
Let me see that. But when I turn it back up, did it come back? Did the screeching noise come back?
Not the screeching, but there's some sort of sound, like a cricket. That's better.
Okay, maybe
Like a fluttering.
Can you still hear it? I might have to put my headphones on then.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you real good. Can you guys hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, you still hear the fluttering?
Nah.
Or
Do
can
you
we?
hear
Or can,
echoes?
Very, very faint.
okay, but you
Okay.
can hear me real good.
Well, yeah, it's
Uh-oh.
kind of like a.
Yeah, we actually live. Somebody just said, "What's up" on Facebook. Hey, what's up, Lori? That's my daughter, y'all. That's my baby.
Yo, what's up? Now, did the headphones take away the echoes? Because I don't hear echoes. Do you hear echoes? Did the
No, it sounds real
headphones
good.
take away the echoes? Because I don't hear echoes. Do you hear echoes?
Yo, on your TikTok, can you add me to go live with you on there?
It says that I had to meet requirements. Maybe you should go live and I can join yours.
Okay, I could do that
Maybe
too.
you should go live and I can join yours. I'm gonna end it.
Okay, Joey, take over for a hot second, okay?
All right, let me end this. This is crazy.
I'll be right back, gang.
I like the technology, Gus. But anyway, happy 4th of July and welcome to the We From Chicago podcast beta live stream test. So everything y'all seeing right now is just a bunch of tests. I don't know if the music is gonna get us copyright strikes or whatever. It just came from out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so there you go. So it's been a long time coming for something like this for me and my brother. So yo, you know, we're gonna have a good time. Happy
Be right
4th
back.
of July. We got Gussie G in the building. Okay, bro. What's up, Gussie G, man? Happy Independence Day. So be independent. Can't you hear me, Gus? Uh-oh. Is he having technical issues with the sound? Can you hear me? I guess he can't. Something happened. Let me see. And what about this? Nope. Yo, Gus, unmute your mic. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, man. Our live streams were pretty much what happened. Gus left the building and put a chemtrail picture up. I like that. Well, it's anti-chemtrail, you know, it's no chemtrails, but yeah. The podcast, We From Chicago, was pretty much for the people, you know. We like to come and have a good time while we talk about and share about different stories, the news, and things of that nature. So, Gus popped in again. Let me see. Move that. Put that. Okay, Gus. I'm kind of confused, but let me see. There you go.
I'm still here. I just gotta what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come off real quick and then I'll be back because I know it's gonna get loud. So I'm still here, okay?
No, you good. I'm just trying to figure everything out, man. Like this technology part of the game for me, I know everybody go live. It's easy for a lot of people to do, you know, but just to get it right with no glitches and stuff like that is what I'm looking for. So yeah, Gus, what's going on? Can you hear me?
Hey, I'm just trying to do the technology, trying to figure out these headphones, but of course, there's always something going on. I'm just
You know
excited
that.
about today, guys. Yeah,
Nice.
I'm excited about the 4th of July, and some good things are happening. Although half our country is unhappy, but hey, I'm sorry. You know, a lot of people these days seem like they're not patriotic, or that they don't love America, or that they think that we're. You know, I know we're not perfect, but there's millions of people that would love to change places, and you got all these celebrities and all these people who are just miserable, and because they have, whether it's the Donald Trump derangement syndrome, or they just think that today should be more of an indigenous day, or that we stole our country from the Indians. There's all sorts of reasons why people could be miserable, but God doesn't like complainers. And God, when we're miserable, we're showing our contempt for God. I mean, He gave us a great country, freedom, liberty. Yeah, we're not a perfect country, but so gratitude, the Lord loves gratitude. And there's a lot of people that are just miserable because of political reasons, or because they have fears, or that, or maybe they're being affected by the cuts or the doges or whatever. But no matter what, like as Trump said, there's some people that just won't be happy. He could have the cure for cancer, and they're still going to be miserable. And you just can't cure a critical heart. So today I'm going to dedicate toward gratitude towards America. Yeah, I know we've talked a lot about corruption and our past and all the horrible things that we've done, but there's always been wars. There's always been displaced people. Every country, every nation. There's always been, indigenous people being displaced, and the Lord works in mysterious ways. But when He had His people go into the land, other people were displaced, and and some people built those houses and those gardens, but they, got pushed out, and so the Lord works in mysterious ways. When we question America, when we question, we're showing contempt for God, and when we show contempt for God, we're ungrateful, and He does it. That's a big sin. It's a sin to show contempt for your Maker, and that's why He don't like us when we talk bad about other people. And I do it all the time, but because He created all of us. So when we're speaking like slander and gossip, those are sins too. Just being ungrateful and calling His creation this and that. And I'm guilty, but I got to change my heart. They say you got to repenting comes from the heart. You have to change your mind and heart. And I could be critical, and I could be angry, or I could be pointing fingers. But at the end of the day, we got it pretty good here in America.
Yeah, I agree with you with that. But don't you think that part of depression is a mental state? Like I'm not saying everybody should try it or everybody should go to the army, but let me tell you what broke me. It's like, okay, so I can grow up in Chicago as a kid, and in one of the craziest projects or whatever, what I'm saying, back in the early days or whatever, but living in the streets of Chicago was different when I joining the military. I'm talking about mentally. Like it's a different stage, man. So it's like having these drill sergeants in your face, and it's serious. We talk about war. We talking about a mind frame that you have to be disciplined. You can't let nobody build hotels and live in your brain. And I mean, not saying your brain, but you know what I'm saying. You can't let nobody live in your feelings. This is you. Only the word and the spirit should live in here, yo. Like when you have a double mind, it's hard to receive a blessing. See, I learned all this. That's why I'm able to talk about it. So it's like, would you agree with that though? I mean, you are a man of the word,
Actually, I sent Dennis the link. I was trying to send it to you. They say that there's 4 things that attack the pineal gland, and I know this is conspiratorial, but the 4 things that can attack it is fluoride, aluminum, glyphosate, and Wi-Fi. Together, that's a combination that can fry your pineal gland. And guess what we have most prevalent? Well, when they're spraying the sky, that's the aluminum. Okay, and the glyphosates are in the food. Okay, and then the Wi-Fi is now we got the 5G penetrating us with rays and everything. And what was the 4th one? They're all extremely aluminum, Wi-Fi, glyphosate, and fluoride. Yeah, so now there's states that are taking steps to ban fluoride. They're showing videos of people like turning off fluoride for the last time. RFK's on top of that. But the four things that interfere with our pineal gland is the aluminum they're spraying, the glyphosates we're eating, and the Wi-Fi. It's all nasty, and it is conspiratorial. And I do believe it's on purpose, and it's part of the design, because that's how they figured that we're communicating with the Lord, or that we're receiving our instruction. They want us to receive their indoctrination. There's a lot of people, especially the Holy Spirit, who their voices that they're hearing are demons in the culture, and their indoctrination in school. And some kids these days who are growing up in schools where they're teaching all this wokeness and all this stuff like that, they don't know nothing. They don't remember the good old days. We assume that everyone grew up in the like we did. But these kids that are coming out right now, they're fresh. All they know is what they know, and they're being born into the internet generation. They're being born into the AI generation. They don't remember anything like we do.
Right. Well, it's nothing. You say when they don't remember anything like we do, but then you keep saying they knew, so they can't remember like we do because you just said they're newborns. But anyway, the point. Sorry, Gus. My bad.
Yeah, what I'm saying is we're the old people out here. We grew up in the good old days, or we remember the innocent days, or the 60s, or the 70s, or the 80s, and the 90s, and we remember before there was cell phones, and we remember before there was technology. But these kids these days, they don't remember a period. Then they're brand new. They're opening their eyes to a new world, and all they know is what they're being taught. So when a 4, 5, 6-year-old's going to preschool or school, and the things they're being taught, they're literally being indoctrinated with those things. And if you mold a mind at a very young age with sort of an agenda, like a lot of these teachers unions were, and a lot of it is a liberal socialistic agenda. Kids are only going to know what they grow up into, and half of our country. So today, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, I was going to say I agree with that.
Today's the 4th of July, man.
Right, happy Independence Day. So let's be independent. So for real, happy Independence Day. So let's be independent. And you just told me that a child is only, they only go the path that they're taught, which is true, which is very true. We know that's be 100% true. But if you have a child that's being raised with the spirit, with the word by a family, or maybe it could, how can I say it? It could not even be by its own family. Maybe the kid could be, not to just say a special kid, but a kid with the mind of its own, to know that I come from a dysfunctional family, or maybe that's the case, or maybe there is some kind of like uncomfortability within a household, but the child has a mind frame of its own dependency to go with a different guidance. I mean, when I be hearing some celebrities drop out of school, I don't be really surprised, because I grew up around a bunch of kids that dropped out of school for their own reasons, So it's like you can give a person a book, but you can't make them read it. You understand what I'm saying? You can give a child any directions, but you can't force them to go, because once we reach a stage, we grow to our own independency, Gus. We have a mind of our own. So it takes a discipline to make a child be racist or anything. You know what I mean? It takes discipline to make a child develop to be really anything. And discipline is this: exercising, training. It's every day. You don't skip a day when it's discipline involved. So when I was in the Army in boot camp, it was every day. Every day we was drilling, doing everything every day. So they drilling in you. That's why they called it a drill sergeant back in the day, and then they the biggest, toughest dudes look like on the planet. So that they're bringing the fear, and you know what I'm saying? Not to say the fear, because you can't be scared. See, once fear blocks all your blessings too. So you can't be scared. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of things that come with discipline and training a kid. Because once you train a kid past the crying stages, because they're going to cry first, Gus. once you try to discipline a kid to be one way, they're gonna cry first because they're gonna reject it. And once they reject it, then the after the crying, like I said, then the discipline comes, you know, then they become robots and they lose their own concentration.
So what about the military training you received? Was that a good thing, or was that another form of indoctrination in training? Like you sounded at first like you were,
and that's why, yeah, because that's why I went in, bro. I mean, Gus, well, I can call you that. That's
to
why
get some discipline.
No, well, that was, yeah, it was a two-edged sword. It was a two-edged sword because now that we live, now that we, you know, people can see whatever. I don't know what Dennis really doing on the back end. We probably just, you know, it is a test beta. But what I'm saying is, I don't have a weak spirit. I don't have a weak soul. Can't nobody take a charm and hypnotize me, yo. I have to let it go. And I don't even think it'll happen even then. You know what I'm saying? It takes I think it takes a weak individual mentally first, and then an unstable mind, I should say, and then a person who don't know they self, and their own spirit and they soul. Can't nobody walk up to me and hypnotize me with a clock, watch, where every device or words I could play it off and make them look stupid. But they can't get to this, yo.
So
they can't get to this.
So since we're on the subject of the military and America and the 4th of July and stuff like that, you know, there was word about some sort of, you know, bringing back the draft, or, you know, if you don't go to college, then you have to at least serve in some sort of service. You know, have you heard about that?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up. But you could lead the way, and I could, you know, I could sprinkle mines because what I heard was crazy, man. I'm talking about crazy. But go ahead, Gus.
Well, so what I've heard, and I haven't read this, and it's not official, but I heard something along the line of is if you don't graduate, or if you don't go to college, then you have to go to the military. Now, I don't know if that's a rumor or if that's actually in the works or if that's even in this big bill, but you know, and there are countries like Israel that's mandatory. Being that I'm kind of I mean, I'm not anti-military, but you know, I believe that should be a choice and that shouldn't be forced on you. But Joey, when you went into the military, and they were in your face and drilling things into you, you, even though these days you might be, you know, kind of defiant, or, you know, you stand up for your personal thoughts, but back then, was that hard on you to like to let them sit there and scream at you and spit in your face, or did you embrace that sort of discipline?
It was funny, and that's why I don't want to swear on the show, but it's a word for people like me in the military, especially back then. I was called
insubordinate.
A poop private. You know, SITH. I mean, SI. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Private at the end, because we, you know, I didn't have rank. I didn't have rank when I went in, so I was, and then they called me the Cool Breeze. I had a bunch of nicknames. The only one that was it was two negative ones, but you know, because I was skinny too, but not skinny, but I was solid. You know, I wasn't scared. You know, because I come from the streets, man. I wasn't, not to put, I'm not bragging or nothing like that, but I come from Chicago. You know, I'm really from, you know, born and raised. You're not gonna play with me like that. So when I went there, I'm thinking I'm gonna play basketball. The whole time I was in basic training, I'm taking my anger out on my recruiter. Like, man, when I see him, I'm gonna smack. You know what I'm saying? Like, he told me I could play ball. We're gonna go to school. We're gonna do all this. Look, I'm looking for my recruiter when I get out. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, no, Gus, I didn't.
So did they deceive you?
No.
Did they mislead you?
I wasn't. Yeah. So no, because what's up?
What's going on?
Yeah, what's up, Dennis? So,
hey, Joey, I invited you on the TikTok.
Oh, okay. So, yo, man, we was, you know.
My bad. Y'all do y'all thing, man. I'm just here.
Nah. You know, I don't know how it works.
We're talking about the military. Joey's spent in the military, and the possibility of Trump bringing back the draft for people who don't want to go to college.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yes.
Nah, I didn't put it to him like. What happened?
Can you still hear me? Y'all can see me or no?
I can hear you.
There's some audio issues. Okay.
Okay, what about now?
Better. But you
Did I
have
do something?
your video is
Oh,
like
cool.
frozen. It doesn't match your words. Yeah. It's fragmented.
Oh, it's going in and out. Okay, no problem. No worries.
How are you
I
doing,
think what it
Dennis?
is, I'm doing great, man. No complaints. We up here on the Facebook Live. Okay, Joey, you're on here. You
Well,
can't show your
TikTok?
face on there. Yeah, you can't show
Yeah,
your
I can
face.
show my face on here. I don't know how.
Yeah, yeah. What it is, I'm just a little bit behind, guys, on setting up everything on the back end. So I'm just trying to get all the stuff together. But I was listening to you too, Gus, when you were saying that if you don't go to school or something or work or something like that, you got to get drafted to the military. And I think that right there, man, that's taking away that's taking away your rights. It's almost like you got to get
Yeah,
enlisted.
that's
And
not
I
right.
know when they say it's your firstborn, you know how they do that. The first man of the household supposed to enlist or
Right.
right. So it's almost similar to that, but they just implementing that if you don't do that. Okay, but what about the rich white kids? Did I say white kids? I apologize. What about the rich kids? I strongly apologize. I'm so used to saying it in our vocabulary as it was coming up. What
There's
about the rich
nothing
kids?
wrong with it. It's just out of the nowhere, yo.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. Because I was just saying that because I used to always
freedom of
use that.
speech.
Yeah, I used to always use that when I was a kid. You know, like what about the wealthy kids? You know, they always would use that. But
Senator's son.
yeah, that's why
I ain't no
apologize.
senator's son.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
They wrote a song about that.
yeah, but do you think that they're gonna allow their kids to go?
Oh no.
No.
Or if they do, they'll get a cozy, cushy job, or they'll be an officer, or they'll be stateside, or
Right. See, and that's where it
they'll
comes
be
in
a
with the
cook.
networking.
You know.
Hey.
Yeah.
They drafting
Yeah.
female.
Yeah. If you're in the club, man.
They drafting anybody for real. You know, like from what I was hearing from this one website that, you know,
Yeah.
I mean, I said not I'm sorry, not website, but from this one podcast that I watch, which I've been watching for a long time, and his credibility is, you know, he's up there. But he was saying that the draft that's coming was way different from like the 60s and 70s or around the time when they had the draft. Because remember, Gus, we talked about.
Thank you.
Yeah, we talked about what happened to Gus. Oh man. Anyway, he just vanished like that. Because remember, we talked about them having transgenders in the army and things like that.
Right. Isn't that contradictory?
Yeah.
So I'm looking at that whole situation with that, man. So it's like, okay, if you're a transgender or you want to go, you know, or a transgender or a gay or whatever, and you want to go to the army, but since you're since you're not American, I'm sorry, not American, but since you're not straight, that's what it is. So straight. So now you are considered, you can't represent. What type of stuff is that?
Yo, that's the new way, bro. Like everything, well, not new, but I guess I don't know. Bro. I never had. Dang, like this is my first time having no words to say something. Maybe because I'm a little. We live, bro.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
We
want
trying
to say the wrong thing.
cool. I'm looking over here and I'm looking over here.
I don't want to sound
We on
stupid, but not
TikTok.
stupid. But I don't want people be mad at me, bro. For real, like we live.
Yeah,
And they
we live.
they can come. Yeah, come on the radio show. We hear it
Yeah,
all.
man. I wonder if people can hear me over there on TikTok,
me.
because I'm on TikTok too. Hey, everybody that's joined, I'm not ignoring you. I just can't get to it right now because we live on actually we
I'm
live
on TikTok too.
Facebook. We live on
I'm talking to
Instagram,
both
and
of
we live on
y'all.
YouTube. Oh, there go Gus. Man, we got to bring Gus back here. I'll bring him in. There you go.
Yeah, all right.
There you go.
Gussie G.
Yeah. So hey, look. So please, you know, yeah, we are some
frozen in
professional
time.
people. But I said we're doing a test run. We just want to say hello to everybody, so that way when we start going live, we know what
Happy
to do.
4th of July. Happy 4th. If that how we we don't. I don't know. Y'all have to get to know me.
Right.
Huh?
Hey, and check this out. If you guys want to talk to us now, you could call in 866-967-5311. The number here is
Facts.
866-967-5311. Call in, hang out with us a little bit, because I know I'm not going to be able to respond to everybody over here on TikTok. And I do want to say what's up, you all, for joining. What's that? Here. Us having a lot of issues over there.
Nah, somebody texting. I guess they trying to call the old number. I don't know what's going on. Hold on 1 second. TikTok don't let you do the mirror thing.
Oh, they don't?
Nah, they don't let
There you
you.
go.
You know what I'm saying? They don't let you mirror the live. So I guess I have to have a couple of seconds to do what I have to do and hurry up and come back. But there was somebody texting. What's the show about?
Oh yeah, we just saying hello, man, and what you want to do if you celebrate Independence Day on the 4th of July. We're talking a little bit about Donald Trump. We talking a little bit about some everything. See, we have a show called We From Chicago that we do weekdays from Tuesday to Thursday, and we talk about some everything from political to spiritual to whatever. So today is like a free fall. We calling in saying what's up. We doing a test run on our equipment. And if you want to call in, it's the number here is 866-967-5311. But for some odd reason, you can also go to the website, but for some odd reason, it's not showing up. But you could go there at westernworld1.com. You can listen to some music, 96.9. Or you could go when we do our lives, it would be, you click on the button, and you'll see live. You just click on live, and then you come down inviting people in as we go. I don't know what happened. Well, if you want to get invited on the page too,
it is live. It is.
You can see it.
It is live. I'm looking at it live on the website right now.
Really? I can't see it. That's good. Well,
y'all watching me on TikTok. I'm hearing myself like 1,000 times. Duh. Why did I do that? Nah, I'm playing, but it's live on the website right now, yo.
Yeah. Hey, Woody, can you hear? Can you hear me over there on TikTok?
Well, let me go on the app. Most importantly, let me see if I can see us on the app though. So if I'm going off TikTok, don't get mad.
No, the app is just for music only.
Okay, so let me go to the website on my phone.
Yeah, you go to the website on the phone.
Yeah. The website, we're on the website.
Okay. On you, Gus? Gus, you on the website?
Yeah. Yeah, it's us on the website.
All right, cool. So check it out. We on
website.
We on Facebook Live. We are actually on now we on TikTok on our page, Western World One on our page, and we also on the website. Go to westernworld1.com and then click on the lines. I call them hamburger lines. Just click on the hamburger lines and then go to live, and it's there. Or you can scroll down. You'll see where it says live. You click on the live button, and then it's going to take you straight to us, and you're going to see us on the video. You'll see all of us. You just see me right now on TikTok. But Joey, you can see Joey. We from Chicago. Everybody go like that too on TikTok for me, please. Thank you, Woody, for the likes. Yeah.
You
hey.
Oh, you got the main page.
But you can see them over here too, can't you?
Nah, hold on. I'm looking at the video. I'm trying.
Yeah, but Gussie. Yeah, Gus. Yeah. For the privilege, right? Like we saying, you said no, they're not gonna do it. They're gonna find them a job, right? So, Vance, let me ask you this: do you think that's what they do, regardless, when it comes down to bypassing these laws, the bylaws?
Well, the work requirement to be able to keep on that link and keep on the medical card. There's going to have a work. The other day we were talking about the kids living in their auntie's basement and smoking weed and not having to work because all their needs are met. So those days are going to go away. So there is some Medicare. People say, well, they're going to take our link, they're going to take our Medicare. Well, no, there's going to be some requirements, some work requirements, which is good because we need workers. And if someone could just go skate through life on the government, That's not the American way. We need workers, we need builders, we need tradesmen. We need to motivate these kids to go to school, or to get a job, I should say, or both, because otherwise, I mean, if you got all your needs met, and you live in a house that's paid for, and you get the link card, and you get the medical card, and then you even get a Obama phone, or and a lot of these immigrants are being catered to. That's why they're not stepping up into the workforce. But we need workers. If we're going to make America great again, we need people to get off their butts and to show up at the job. And even if it's just a token job, like, you're okay, I need to do 15 hours a week to keep my benefits. Well, hey, those employers need people to work. And like I said, around me, they're hiring everywhere, and you go and you can have a successful business, but if you don't have employees that show up, if you don't have cooks, if you don't have this, it's, you go to a place and it takes forever, or they're shorthanded.
So let me ask you something.
A lot of people are shorthanded
with you. I'm not disagreeing with you. Like, let me ask you something. So you have these kids that's born, I guess they call millennium. Y'all know the word. Y'all knew I was gonna get tongue
millennial.
Twisted. Yeah. So you got the kids that's born now who have technology. You think they want to work when they can push a button to try to make money, or like the hustle has changed? Even though they still, the streets ain't gonna never go away, but nobody wants to really run a machine or be a computer programming, a warehouse worker.
You're right.
Forklift driver, whatever. These kids pretty much don't even really want to get dirty. The ones I be talking to, like, man, you drive a forklift, what's that?
Yeah.
But my point is this. So I kind of say that when they taken away from something that's been around for decades, like food stamps, or they trying to make adjustments to it, I agree with the adjustments. It depends on what the adjustment, how, you know what I mean? How they're going to do it. Like, if you take a person that's been getting $400 a month in food stamps, and maybe their kids are like a certain age, they could say, well, man, they could provide for themselves. I can see that. They shouldn't be getting $400 a month if the kids can get a job. You know what I mean? That's where I'm saying, but they shouldn't just adjust it in a way that it puts people, it cripples people. It puts people in like a situation. Even though they shouldn't be on it all their life, neither though. Let's give them a time frame.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, daycare is being affected big time. Like, can you imagine being a single mother and then having kids and then having to have a job? I mean, I'm not a chauvinist, but I really think that the kids would be better managed by the parent versus by the system. And I think by them forcing people to work, and then they'll provide daycare. Well, I mean, just like the senior care, instead of going into a nursing home, they'll pay someone to sit with that person. Well, the same thing should be. If you got kids, you shouldn't have to juggle getting your kids a babysitter, getting your kids this. Back in the day, women didn't have to work once upon a time. And then in the 60s and 70s, divorce became real popular. And then you had your single family households, and then everything fell apart. So the family unit fell apart. And in certain areas, there's certain bents of, people's, the lot of liberals, are all about this, just like the nuclear family is to them an offensive thing, where the mother and father are there, but the child care is going to be affected by a lot of these cuts. How do you get a babysitter if you're making $15 an hour? Well, how much do you think you're going to have to pay a babysitter? Probably $15 an hour, $10 an hour, or if they have a whole bunch of kids,
That's true.
I mean,
that's true. I never
gone is the day of the $5.
Good.
Yeah, gone is the day of the $5 babysitter, or you buy them a pizza and they're happy. Those days are over with.
Yeah, they said it was I think it's like what is it now? Is a $2,500 tax bracket, tax, what is it, tax cut for the kid? Tax credit. Yeah. They said after, I believe, 5 years it's going to drop to $2,200. So they're going to take away $300 for. So I guess they're preparing. Then after another year or so, I think everything else is like, I think it went up either by $100 or by $1,000. I think it is, or I believe it's $100 if I'm not mistaken. That you should be getting back on your taxes or something like that.
Life is hard, especially. Yeah, life is very hard these days. The cost of living is so high, it's impossible. And they're breeding, and a lot of people are living in poverty. People used to say they live check by check. There's certain people who live day by day. I mean, right now you have this daily pay, and you have these different programs where you can access your if you go to work, punch in, you punch out, you can go get some money. But it's literally some people live day to day. They literally, and they have to pay that $3 to pull out earlier to get a cash advance. So things are tough, and they're getting tougher. And it's not going to get better by having kids that aren't going to work or entitled people. We're going to breed ourselves into poverty, and we're going to breed ourselves into destruction. We're going to implode from it, because if you don't have people to build these highways and to lay pipe and to do these trades, and the plumbers and the electricians and the carpenters, that's what we need. And if they want to, they could say, okay, we're going to throw $1 billion or $1 trillion at infrastructure.
Right.
Well, where are you going to get the skilled labor to do that? It's bulldozers, heavy machinery operators. On the other hand, I have friends who are millionaires because they were blue collar guys, but they were union, and they made real money and with real benefits and with pensions, and they had the 401k plan, and now they're all retiring millionaires. And hey, anyone who's ever invested like loyally, if you let's say you have a 401k, you have the retirement plans that the employer matches 3, 4, 5% of that. If you've always let them take out 5% and they're matching 5%, you're a millionaire now. These days, though, a millionaire isn't a big deal. You almost have to be a millionaire because the average price of a home is like $450,000. In Chicago is real high to live in Chicago, or certain areas of Chicago. People have been gentrified right out of there. So as the neighborhoods get nicer and bigger, Cook County has such high taxes for properties. It's sickening. The house that I grew up in, a real modest house in the western suburb of Hillside, has $8,000 a year in property tax. So even if you owned your home outright, you're still got the burden because Cook County and Pritzker. Oh God, we're in trouble. We really need economic reform, or we need world reform. We need God or Jesus to step in, because the cost of living is impossible, especially with the wages that they're paying. It's crazy.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just saying hi to TikTok. Hey, everybody over there, TikTok land. How you doing? Hey, if you want to see us live, all three of us, we're talking myself, Gussie, and Joey. You could go right over there at westernworld1.com and click on the lines and then go to live. Or you can just put westernworld1.com/live. And if you want to talk to us, call in 866-967-5311. 866-967-5311. Are we doing? We just talking, having fun. Somebody just
it's microphone check 1 2 1 2 is what we really trying to do, and see what you do to try to respond to the show, yo. Let's go. I like them. I like the beta test. The beta test is okay, yo. It worked out well, if you ask me. It says studio instability issues.
That's what I'm saying. I think what it is, probably something that's pulled. I see it right there too. Maybe I'm just on too many. I got too many boxes open. Let me see. We'll shut some of this stuff down over here. That way, I'm just trying to hit up people. Hey, so that means you got to do it before you even go live. Yeah. Okay, but I'm gonna see if it's okay.
But I like the fact that you actually live on Western World 1 on the radio. That makes it unique.
That worked out.
Yeah. And you could hear it's very clear. Man, I love that part, man. That's the best thing, because I'd rather just go live over there than trying to pull up all the platforms at one time, because I think that's what unstableness is at. It's taking up a lot of energy on the laptop, for what we're doing.
Yeah. But your people who tune into the radio, they need to know to go to live, because otherwise they're just hearing the radio.
Yeah, the radio. Absolutely. See, Gus, we're not scheduled to go on Fridays, so it's kind of like the whole
set
of the. I got to schedule us in.
Oh, I thought I've been waiting since 8 a.m. because I thought today was Saturday. I don't even know what day of the week it is. Oh my God! We had the day off, and so I thought it was Saturday, and I've been hitting Joey up since 8 o'clock, thinking that we were late and that we were. That's funny.
It's your country's
That's funny.
Independence Day.
I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm saying what's up to
Yeah,
the people.
that's
here.
crazy. Man.
People on Facebook saying what's up, guys.
Yeah,
I don't.
I guess I have a face for radio.
Yeah,
I got a face for radio. They say.
I think they paused it on TikTok on my end.
Did they?
The screen says live 45 minutes 29 seconds and counting.
Okay,
my
that's
end.
what it said. Yeah, it's on.
Yeah.
We good.
There it is. I
Yeah,
see it now.
You see it now?
It's a delay.
Yeah.
Yeah, TikTok don't know what to do with me. They don't know what I'm saying or whatever.
Yeah.
What I'm gonna do.
We also on YouTube too. Western World One on YouTube. What's up, YouTube land? I'm sorry, we didn't get to say hi to you guys yet, but we have. I thought the chat was up, set up and running, but
I'm going to YouTube.
I thought we were doing politics and justice. I really did. Oh
Yeah.
boy. I need to go back to bed and hit the reset button. I don't even know what day of the week it is.
What's so crazy, right? I'm trying. Okay, even though we're in the studio, but I'm trying to entertain TikTok people because you got to entertain them and talk to them, and then I'm trying to entertain the live on Western World One, and I'm trying to entertain Facebook all at one time because people are hitting me back, which I thought it was connected.
On
you
YouTube.
Can see us? You see us on YouTube
right now?
Yeah.
It's just a little slight delay.
Yeah. So what about Facebook? Can you check Facebook? See we on Facebook? Because for some reason when I try to do things on the like send out emails and stuff like that.
All right, let me do Facebook.
I get
let me do Facebook.
Stable stuff.
Joey, what you have for breakfast?
He's sneaking it.
Gus, that's lunch. I am trying to sneak it. I'm sorry. I'm hungry. If I told the people I haven't been asleep in like 2 days, they wouldn't believe me, but I haven't.
Let me do this.
All right, here you go. That's my lunch. I didn't eat it all. All right, here you go. Western World One. Okay, I see not us. I see us. We live on Facebook. Let me unmute it.
I hear the theme song in the background. So
that's nice.
A little bit.
I'm sorry.
Well, while we're taking a break, I'm gonna take a quick break here and just turn my camera off. Here.
All right, I'm back in, man. Okay, cool. What it was, man, I was just trying to get everybody on TikTok to let them know that I can't entertain them all the time. So, they can tune in though.
I'm entertaining. I'm eating my food.
What is saying something that your microphone muted over there?
Huh?
It says your microphone is muted.
Cause TikTok don't know what I'm about to say, man. They can't control me. I'm just playing. I don't know why I keep saying that.
Okay.
I'm not going to swear or use profanity. I'm not going to do that. No, I'm talking about TikTok.
They talking to you over there?
No.
But did you go on Facebook? We on Facebook. I know we there because my daughter said, "What's up?"
I went on all the platforms.
So we good.
I went on all the platforms: YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok, and it worked all well.
Oh, no wonder. There you go. Okay. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, I can hear you both on the microphone, and I can hear you.
And that
Hear you on
drives me
the
crazy.
headphone.
That drives me crazy. I went to all the sites. I mean, all the platforms. It's like all I hear is like echoes and echoes. But yeah, it works.
Yeah, we got Rod Lamore. What up, Rado? We got Foxy McKinney. We got who else we got on Facebook saying what's up? Nicole.
What's up? Yeah, I don't. My
Messenger.
bad.
We got some people trying to hit us on the Facebook. Feeling East. Yeah, I got to figure out how to come off of TikTok and then go over
I see
to
every time you do that. It pauses on TikTok. That's cool though. That's what it does on live stream. Yeah,
okay,
I'm
that's
used to it though.
No,
Remember,
that's
like,
dope.
yeah,
But can you hear me over there?
loud
it
and
volume.
clear.
Okay, cool. All right, because I don't want the people to be like, man, what's up, man? They joining us and everything.
Yo, what happened to Gus, yo?
Gus went outside. Look at
Yeah,
him.
he went outside.
Yep.
Hey, yo, you want to hear the birds chirp? Yeah, that's his nature.
Yeah, I got
Show
a
the
real
lake.
rough here on the river.
Yeah, show the river. I mean, that's at the lake. Yeah, show the Kishwaukee, yo. Oh, that's the Rock River.
Uh-oh.
He got it made, yo. He got it made. Dun 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 dun. Hey,
Somebody
dun, dun, dun. I got it made. Living by the river in the shade.
I am loving life. I'm a
Right in
river.
the
They call us
backyard.
river rat. I'm a
Right in
river
the
rat.
backyard.
Oh yeah. I just
Yeah.
sun rises every morning right over the river. That's
that's
a lot better picture than that shadowy figure I was.
That's nice. That's a real background.
Okay, I think you guys are helping to get the glitches out. Yeah, I think
Yes,
the glitches. I think you guys are nailing it. Good job.
That's what's up. Actually, you
At
know, we keep
nighttime, I
saying,
wouldn't
man,
want to
y'all
live out
tune
there.
in.
What you say, Gus? I mean, Dennis, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, like, they can tune in. People is up there, so I'm trying to hit the. Is that the second one? Trying to hit the invite them in. They want to come in and chat with us.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Okay.
We're just having
So-
fun. We ain't really deep into nothing right now, but you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We
We
just
say
kind of
hello.
see this is like the exercise to the exercise. So when technical problems happen, we know how to resolve them real fast. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
this is like what you call that. We're being proactive, Gus. We're being proactive, you know,
There you
as
go.
far as doing this.
But
yeah,
once you get it down, though, we'll have it down. It'll be easy for us to do it next time. So thanks for your patience out there.
Hey, we
Yes,
got
sir.
Desiree
Yes, sir.
Chop in the building saying hello. Hey, Chop.
I can't
Hey,
see
hey.
nobody.
Hey, look, if you
I mean,
if
you-
you guys want to come and hang out with us a little bit, all you gotta do is just call 866-967-5311. Call in, man. Say what's up to us. We're gonna see if that works. But you know what, Joey? If they call in, I think your TikTok gonna shut down.
Yeah, facts. So what though? Well, yeah, we won't be able to get them. I have to have a
So what?
I'm stuck. Hold on. I have to buy another phone, like one of them throwaway
All right,
phones.
cool. Yeah. Matter of fact, I'm gonna jump off this live and go to another live anyway. Thanks, guys, for tuning in with me on this side. I'm gonna go to the other one and let me open up that page. Just take a look
Oh,
at
you
it.
bar hopping.
Right. Hibbity hoppity hibbity.
Ooh, you bar hopping.
What's going on, Pete? Let me see. Oh man. Okay. Oh, I can see
you make
everybody right here.
people laugh.
Wait a minute, before I even
Somebody
do
laughing. Who was
it.
that
Wait a minute,
laughing?
before I even get off of here. They still laughing?
Nah. I hear gun cock. No, man.
Yeah, Pie Face join. We got Sue.
Hey, Gussie G. Go out there and catch a big one.
We got Debo.
I'll be out
I don't
there
even know if
fishing
people
right now,
sending that.
Gus, trying to catch it. Like, give me that. Give me that.
All right, y'all. But I'm about to bounce off here and go over to the other page real quick. Peace out. All right, so I'm gonna shut that one down. They say you're supposed to stay on there for about an hour, right?
Yeah, you did.
Congratulations. Yeah, had 147 views, 100K likes, 1,000K likes. Okay, that's
Oh,
good.
somebody
Duration was
must have
37 minutes. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the other page.
follow back. Somebody follow me. Some people. I followed them back. I don't know who it was. Let me see something.
All right,
Um,
Gus enjoying the sun. Gus, tell us about your
Gus would be-
your morning motivation email. When you do your when you be talking and everything. Oh, you can't hear me?
I can't even hear Gus. His mic muted.
Okay.
Turn your phone up, Gus. There you go.
Go ahead, Gus. You can talk now. No, wait a minute. Hold on.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah,
there you go.
All right, how do I go live on this one now? All right, let's go live on this one. It's crazy. It just say crazy work.
Hey yo, somebody follow me on TikTok, and they got a couple videos, and they don't got they following people, but they don't have no followers. I was their first follower. Hey yo, shout out to who the hell was it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Shout out to Logan, yo. I'm hoping it's not this ain't the one, yo. This dude got a whole lot of followers. Hold on, who did I just follow? See, that's why I don't like doing this stuff, yo. But whoever they'll know who it was, but they didn't have no followers.
Okay.
And I just follow them. I'm their first follower. They got a celebrity. Hey, yo, y'all, you got 3 celebrities now. Them 2 didn't follow you. Only I did.
Hey, if you a celebrity, follow Joey.
I am.
Follow Joey from Chicago.
Stop, yo. Look.
Okay, so I think I gotta set the let me set up the what's called over here.
I know. All right.
Guess.
Follow back. There you go.
Okay, go live with guests. All right, so
who the hell?
I go with 6 spots. Change.
And they got a construction video.
All right, Joey. I just asked you over here. Connect over here.
What's that over there?
Western World.
That's on
1.
TikTok? On TikTok?
Yeah.
All right, here I come.
Gus, do you have a TikTok?
Nope. Hey, shout out to Scott. Shout out to Scott Kite. It looked like he a construction, a carpenter, because he's laying out stuff, you know. Yeah, TikTok bogus. They had seen me how to look. Y'all know I took my carpet up by myself, so I searched on YouTube and TikTok how to take your carpet up.
Gus, you sideways now, Gus. Gus, you give us that vertigo. There you go.
All right, go ahead, Gus. My bad, yo. I'm gonna go back to TikTok. You said Western World 1.
Well, my question is this then. So I know we just talked about it a little bit, but do y'all think the big beautiful bill is going to be a good thing?
I don't know, bro. That's interesting because
Gus, I know you know a little.
Gus,
bit
go
more.
ahead.
Do you think that?
Yeah.
The big beautiful bill. You think that's going to be a beautiful thing?
Stimulate the economy. We're bigger paychecks. The
Can't hear him. His mic got muted.
Did it? Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Again, Gus? Yeah.
Okay, I said it's going to stimulate the economy. We're going to have more money coming in our paychecks. The waitresses and people who work on tips are going to be making more money. Employers are going to, have less tax burdens, and it's going to stimulate the economy. Now, fiscal conservatives like Ron Paul and people who are all about budgeting and are saying, yeah, but we're just adding to our deficit. Well, we just took on trillions more, but hopefully, if it stimulates the economy, it'll make up for that. So, Trump's he's rolling the dice, that by stimulating the economy, we'll pay down the debt that way. So yeah, on the front end, we're taking on debt, but on the back end, hopefully our country gets strong, and all these people who pledged billions of dollars, for this and that, I'm, building these plants here in Abu Dhabi and, Qatar and all these Saudi Arabian people. If people start buying and investing into America, we're going to be very prosperous. On the other hand, they're probably going to want to start bringing in their people, because if you have a company and you're, let's say, from Saudi Arabia, and if there's not enough Americans, to do those jobs, to fill in, because right now it doesn't seem like our labor force is very, very engaged. We were talking about how kids don't want to work and how they can make their money sitting at home, and so who's going to do the work is the question. So yeah, you could say, yeah, we're bringing in billions of jobs and factories and all this. Trump could brag, but it's all about can you execute it? Okay, can we take on factories and data centers and nuclear sites? And who's going to build them? Because right now we can't have enough people to even fill a Coke at McDonald's, and all the businesses in my town are shorthanded. There's people who are going out of business, not because they don't have customers. They're going out of business because they don't have employees that show up, or they call. Ever since COVID, kids these days, it's like they called off. What do you mean they called off? Back when we were growing up, if you called in once in a while, if you were really sick, or you'd have to, you'd have to fake it like you're sick and you can't make it. Kids these days, they just call and say, "Hey, I'm not making it in today," and then then the employers are grateful they at least got the call versus the no show, no call.
Right.
So the thing is that all these ideas and all these billions, it's all a bunch of hot air if you don't have employees. So how are we going to get the employees? Well, we have all these millions of people who came in that, they're deporting. But if they had a pathway to, or at least a work permit or a green card or whatever they used to be called, so they could start helping us work. But if they're getting, the socialism, communism, like those places you have to work. But we're in a transformation in America where people are getting paid not to work, and then that is going to kill the country. So what's the answer? Either got to get our youth into the trades. We got to get our youth working, instead of living off the land and living off Uncle Sam. They got to start going to work, or we have to figure out a way to take our immigrants and give them work permits, and give maybe a pathway to citizenship, but at least a permit to go work and teach them English. Or we need to import more people that are more appropriate. Like, for instance, our medical industry, these hospitals and nursing homes are all short-staffed. Okay, so and there's a lot of people that are sick and aging and in need of money. So therefore you get a lot of doctors from India, or a lot of doctors from overseas, and a lot of them are, Islam and from Muslim countries. But at least we have doctors. But the thing is that these companies that are investing, they might have to start asking Trump to say, hey, listen, we're going to, put these billion-dollar warehouses or factories or manufacturing centers or, data centers, but we're going to bring in our workers, and they're not going to be like illegals that are, these are going to be trained people who go to colleges over there and who, just like our doctors and our nurses and a lot of the medical staff. So in order to really do this, Trump's got 3.5 short years to modify his behavior when it comes to illegals, to help the immigrants, become workers, to get them off the public dole, because who's going to work? I wrote a book called Atomic Logic. Atomic Logic basically says is that everything seeks stability. Everything wants to be in a state of laziness, or like, why do we work all our lives? So we can retire, so we don't have to work. So the bottom line is it's our human nature to not want to work. And so if you have your needs met because of your home situation or link or medical, I mean, like I say, who wouldn't want to sit in their auntie's basement, nice, cool air conditioning, and play video games and smoke weed if you don't have to go to work? And if you get your link, and if you get your Medicaid, and if you got free place to stay, there's no incentive to go to work. And that's human nature. By our human nature, we're not lazy, but less is more. So there's no incentive to work. So all these ideas, once again, I'm reiterating, all these wonderful ideas and all this money they're throwing at things, What's the feasibility of actually pulling it off, of building a data center, of having contractors and building bridges and building high-speed rail? You need the employees, and that's our problem. So Trump's all about image. He's all about, victories and people wanting to invest in America. But now we have to do the logistics. And what are the logistics? We have to train up a workforce or import a workforce. And that's my 2 cents.
I agree with what you said, Gus. I had an issue when
Yeah.
when they
It's a
what they did
problem.
with the Board of Education. When they how can I say this? I think every state does have control of their Board of Education, don't they? They have superintendents in every county and
It
stuff
has
like that.
reverted back to the states.
That's
Yeah.
what Donald Trump
Trump's
did, right?
taking it
That's
out
all
of
he did.
he's abolishing the.
But they
Yeah.
said in that
And it's
building,
autonomous means each state decides for themselves.
right. So they said it, but in that building wasn't a lot of people working in there. Why Gus keep going in and out? There he goes.
My
But you remember that? But you remember that, Dennis?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to unmute my microphone. Can you hear me?
You the admin. You everywhere. Ain't you?
Look, I'm trying to see, while we got it on, I could,
I hate the
play
echo.
with it.
That's coming from TikTok.
This coming from TikTok? Okay.
Heating up,
That's
guys.
cool,
My
though,
phone's
'cause only
getting
I
too
can hear
hot.
it. Oh, that's
your
cool.
phone?
Yeah,
Hey, yo,
my
Gus,
phone's
can
getting
you
too hot.
can you
Okay.
hear
Yeah,
echo?
my phone's getting too hot. Okay.
Let me see something.
Yeah. My phone is heating up, guys. I'm gonna have to let it cool down because that's why it's
Okay.
glitching.
Okay. All right, Gussie.
Bye.
All right. Sound
Okay.
good.
Okay.
All right, Gus. Yo, this was fun, Dennis. We was on here almost 2 hours but we know how to do it though.
Yeah.
Yo, this was fun, man. What's up, fellas?
Yeah.
Keep up the good work. How do I get to see that now? That just popped up out of nowhere when Gus left.
What did?
The comments on the side. I didn't see it at first. Yeah, man. I enjoy doing this.
Yeah, bro.
So when we had a show, it'll just be real easy.
Oh, I can see the comments right here now. I didn't see them at first either.
See, I told you. I told you.
Wow.
That's dope.
Yeah, that's dope. And you could talk back to them.
Yeah, down there.
Oh, yeah, now.
Huh? I know they probably are, but still they'll see it later. I just seen it though, so
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, people over here too. TikTok world. Hey, TikTok world. I know you guys can hear me now. Go to westernworld1.com.
What's up, black truck driver?
Black
I
truck
see
driver
black
building.
truck driver. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So just to get them a quick update on what it is. Hey, look, Tuesday
On the
through
Popeye.
Thursday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. We are on the radio, westernworld1.com. And also, too, if you have an iPhone, you could go to Western World. Well, you actually go to Apple Play Store or Apple App Store, and look up Western World One Radio, and you could download it to your phone. Google right now, Android, we're in beta test mode right now, so this is what we're doing already. If you're not a tester link, the link does work. It's actually in Google Play Store. You may see it, you may not see it, but
Download that
you
app.
can they can't download it yet. I mean, they could try to download it if it'll go through, but it's still in beta test mode.
For that Apple joint.
Apple, they could download Apple already. Yeah, they just
I
can't
got
do the
it.
Android.
Yeah. Hey yo, let me tell you why I download the app, right? It's because when you really want to listen to some music, right? It's like, man, I can't even get the radio. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? You got your phone. So now you got WWO Radio, which is about to be the best app when it comes to radio, just availability. Because guess what, yo? You can also use that phone and that app to have a real party. Because we got
Right.
DJs. You can be like, yo, DJ Cole, man, why don't you do my party? Like, all right, look, live stream from from the app, yo, and then you just hook your app up to the right proper speakers and stuff like that, and there you go.
Boom, just like that, man. Also,
Yeah, my
too,
bad,
if
my
they want to do
bad.
it right now, if they want
A
to do the
boom.
right, boom, just like that. You know, I know a lot of people barbecuing today, or tomorrow. You can still tune in Western World One Radio and listen to
Man,
it is like Joey just said, and also too
and we better than Pandora. We better than
Pandora.
Spotify. Like for real, look. What like when you go on Pandora, you don't talk to the DJs and not like that. You make your playlist. That's it.
Hey, what's going on?
You
Right,
can't win 10 for 10.
right.
You can't
Uh,
request your song for the whole world can hear it. You know what I'm
right,
saying?
right. Let's see. I just clicked in. What did it say? You wave. Okay, yeah. So I clicked on DJ Cole to come in and join DJ Cole on. He's on TikTok side joint.
I'm reading somebody comment. Oh, that's Black Truck Driver. Y'all know I can't see in this little ass phone. Excuse me. These words, little DJ Cole is in the building. Look, he said, look. He said, a boom. Hell no.
Yeah. So yeah. So we on, man. WesternWorld1.com. Everything is there pretty much. When you want to go live, you can't. If you don't want to be on TikTok or if you don't want to be on Facebook, if you don't want to be there, you could go WesternWorld1.com. What is it, /live, or just go to westworld.com and scroll down. If you didn't know,
And
you can
click on
click
the
on
live
each
button.
one of those pictures. Yeah, click on the live. It's going to take you straight to the page, and you'll see all of us.
So when you see DJ Cole cutting the wheels of steels, DJ Cole, hey yo man, don't sample that. Oh, I want my money. Now I'm playing.
Cole, like, yeah, all right. Yeah. So yeah, man. Actually, yeah, the DJs are gonna start going live. We're gonna actually have Zoom because we got Zoom too. So we're just trying to just figure out all these things, these cameras, man.
Mm-hmm.
You have to really be focused on one thing in order to have everything, right?
Unless you got 6 cell phones. I got 2 phones, one for the plug, one for the. No, I can't do that.
One for the plug, one for the lug. Yeah. Nah, that's dope, man. Well, we
Yeah, like 4,
we
5
actually
phones,
the
boy.
business off the chisel. Yeah, I just want to say what's up to everybody that's tuning in. I know I can't get to everybody that's joining. They joining and coming out, coming in and coming out, coming in and coming out. But that's cool because when you go on live on TikTok, man, you got to entertain these people, man.
Hey, yo, I got that stripper going. You see that stripper behind me?
Zaya. Boy. Yeah. But yeah, you want to tune in. Hey, DJ Cole, real quick. Call the 866 number real quick. Yeah, call 866-967-5311. Nobody has called in yet, so call in real quick. We want to see how good that works. I think your one of our lives gonna get shut down. So,
what if he left?
No. He's clicking on live button. What's up, Gavin? How you doing?
What's going on? I can barely see who all going, so your screen bigger than mine.
Look, and I got on glasses. Man, we're neglecting YouTube. What's up, YouTube, man? It's there. Though. Yeah, people are leaving out. Because you can see it right there at the top of the line, right? Right over you.
He probably yeah, I see YouTube. He probably called in already.
Yeah, he probably did. I wonder.
Yo, what's up? What's up, fella? What's up? What that say? Hello, Pops and crew. Oh, that's your girl. Okay, I see it. All right, so now when I do this, text me the YouTube comments. Oh, that's dope. All right, I got you.
Okay, so it's a Cheddar referral link. I'm just gonna click on. I'm just sharing it. Okay, so now we can do that. people come in, they could click on. I guess they could come in. Yeah, man, this fun. Oh yeah, you know what I've been hearing about the Carmelo Anthony, little shorty, man. I heard that he had stabbed a man, but it wasn't like self defense. He was like, "Say something, I'm gonna stab you." And they talking about the money they got donated funds. Live restrict some audience. Will say your live contains them that some may find uncomfortable and has been restricted. Reasons, regulations, goods, and content. Live restricted for some audience. Okay. I don't know what it was. Live visibility restricted. Your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted search result because your live does not comply with for your feed. I don't know why this happened.
Yeah, they just kicked me off, bro.
Yeah, they kicked. I'm still on here. They kicked you off.
No, I'm talking about this, not this, but YouTube. I think that was YouTube.
Of YouTube.
Yeah. I don't know what just happened.
What we can't say their names or something? Because as soon as I said his name,
I think that probably was a bot. I don't know.
No, it came on my page too. I just clicked OK.
DJ Cole ain't even called.
What's up, Blue?
Blue, I'm about to say.
There. Thank you.
I don't. Never mind.
Thank you. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in live, hanging out with us on this side. I do apologize because if you really want to see us in the, in the raw, we Western World One.
This person said they tried. What happened? Somebody just tried to call the 1-800 number. What happened?
Yeah, try to call us on 866-967-5311. Just hang out with us. We on YouTube, Facebook. We on our TikTok. But what I'm gonna do is here, I'm gonna dive off TikTok and I'm gonna shoot over to Instagram real quick because for some odd reason, TikTok is not allowing a lot of people, certain people, to tune in with us. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna head over to Instagram right quick. Western World One, all platforms. All right. Peace out. So I'm clicking off of here. I'm in this live over here. I'm gonna go over to. Did it show over there that I ended over there? That's what I want to go.
She didn't. They can't
Mellow
get through.
Buck shooter arrested. Rapper Mellow Buck shooter arrested near the lounge at the CPD. Learn.
When the next day or today?
I don't say.
Like, is it a male or female?
Yeah, dude.
I heard it was. Because I heard it was a female shooter. To be honest, the rumor spread real fast.
Yeah, it said it was a dude. Let me
it was 13 women that got hit too, yo. That's crazy. Well, I could see how, but Man.
Yeah, I'm on. I'm shooting over the
we need to stop that.
All right. Saying. All right. Hello. All right, so we got this. We got 100 followers active. So we click done. Hit the live button. All right, so I'm going live on Instagram. You are now live. So tell me, Joey, if let me see if I can click you in over here. Only you'll pop right up.
The delay is mad crazy. I did that on purpose to see how
you did, yeah. Joey. Joey, let me just put
I'm
more.
on YouTube though. I'm back. Now I was on YouTube. That's all. Just trying something out.
Maybe got to be one word.
Man, that's crazy, man. How they found the young buck too, though. Carmelo, Anthony. They, you know, that to me, in my opinion, was a cry for help. He was trying to tell people he was being bullied.
So when he was there, they were saying that he was telling them that they dude trying to bully him or something.
I think he told. How did I read that? His cousin. Remember, because he said his cousin had a problem with the same two white boys.
Okay. Yeah. So we got. Okay. So I am live. Somebody did just tune in. What's going on? The Illy?
Yo, bro, my phone has been interrupted. Hold on.
Yeah. So I'm trying to. I guess if you ain't on TikTok no more, don't even worry about it. Just go to Instagram. What are we from Chicago over here? You got we from Chicago Instagram too, don't you?
Yes, sir. That's the one I'm on. Do. I don't. Who did this? Oh, that was you. Big beautiful Bill. I hold on. I don't see you live nowhere. I don't know. How do I know when you live?
So, and I was trying to invite you. So, what's going on? Hey, check it out, man. We just over here, man, just doing a test run, saying hello to everybody on
I don't got no
over here on
damn,
Instagram, saying what's up to everybody on YouTube, saying what's up to everybody on Instagram and Facebook as well. So, salute to you. We just trying to see what everybody trying to do. But they were saying like a lot of people's not celebrating the 4th of July. For whatever reason, if you celebrate, man, hey, check it out. You go to westernworld1.com, Western World One Radio. Press play, man. Y'all gonna hear all the latest music, new school, old school, everything. Put that food on the grill music. And if you go to westernworld1.com, you'll actually see us. Click on that live, and you will see us. Right now, me and Joey, we just on here saying what's up to everybody. What's going on? Yeah, people coming in. I'm just gonna wave at you, man. So say what's up.
Search.
What's going on, Pete?
What is it? What the hell was this?
What was that?
I ain't see.
I didn't say what the hell was this. So it's like I don't see no live though, yo.
You don't. When you go to the Western World One, go to the Western World One.
I did. I am on Western.
Is it which one? Is it the logo or is it my picture that's up?
Your picture. It's only your picture.
Okay, go to the other one.
Got it.
So I can share this to you. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Man, thank y'all for tuning in on the live, yo. How y'all feeling out there? What y'all got going on?
Hold on.
Oh, I think I could do this. I could do this.
Hold on. You shared it. I got it.
Do this.
I got it.
You got it?
Yeah.
Dennis and Joey on WWO Radio 96.9 on WesternWorld1.com. Ain't no stopping nothing. Ain't no stopping nothing. I'm gonna play this clip, man.
Oh, that ain't live.
I want you to injustice side, right?
That ain't it.
It's on WWO Radio. Nope.
I'm looking for you. Okay, so I'm going to Joey Systra, so it should be on there. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
Hold on. All right. Oh, here we go. Right here. Okay. All right, cool. So I just sent it out, man. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Salute, salute, salute. All right, yo, we still live on Facebook and YouTube. If y'all want to hit us over here too on Facebook and YouTube, it's a link over there in the box in the chat box. Say what's up to us.
WestonWorld1.com. Ain't no stopping nothing. Ain't no stopping nothing.
I'm gonna play this clip, man, because we're gonna go into.
All
we doing is test runs. Check your inbox,
right?
Joey.
Because of the way the lawyer was being treated when
All right.
in the courtroom. They looked at him
Yeah,
as
check your
another-
inbox. What's up? What's up? What's up? Yeah, some everybody join. What's up, Alex? All right, cool. So I think I just sent the invite to you from the We From
On
Chicago
Instagram?
page. Look at your We From Chicago page and look at your Systra page. I sent the link to both of those.
Okay.
Yeah, if you haven't been on Instagram in so long, we just trying to figure out how all this stuff works, man. Everybody be like, y'all need to go live. And now we going live and nobody watch. Man, you go live, I'm gonna watch you. Now we had a few people that was watching this. Joey got his head buried in the sand. But yeah. Uh-oh.
No, I'm looking at this. Trying to get
Let you come in.
can't get the Instagram.
What's going on? Just saying what's up to everybody, man. Feel free to say what's up back. Yeah, I got quite a few people over here, man. I want y'all to log on to westernworld1.com. Scroll down and click on the live button. You're gonna see me and Joey going live right now. And also towards a box right on the side of us. I think it's like right here. Right on the side of us. Or right here somewhere. Join the VIP. Join the VIP. Or y'all can stay over here. If Instagram works best for you, stay on Instagram. You could call in from Instagram too. 866-967-5311. Me and Joey gonna be on here for a little bit longer. We just gonna just talk and enjoy enjoy our people, man. That's in our community.
They said don't like sage. I said, why? I always like sage. They
Right.
said sage don't think it don't do what you think it does. Man, I'm so tired of I don't know. I never followed. You know how you just see something, you just
Yeah.
say, well, oh, there's some new cologne or new whatever it is, yo. So it's like how can we say it? It's like I don't know the people who make it or the brand behind the name behind the brand is what I'm saying. But I
Right.
guess if it's the right color for me, and if I like how it looks, it feels good, whatever, I'm a buy it because I like it. I brought that up to say, we were talking about burning sage at my.
There you go. You froze. Your whole your microphone, everything muted. Can you still hear me? What's going on? What's going on, everybody over here? There's quite a few people over here don't join us. Just saying hello. We're just saying hello. We're just doing a test run. How do I get that? Oh man. Uh-oh, I think we got it now. Can you hear me? I can't. Oh, you know what it is, Joey? Wait, let me see.
Now you can hear me.
Yeah, I get you loud and clear now.
Cause I can hear myself. No. Cause I like potato chips.
Boy, you're a fool.
Dun 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 dun. 25, 75, whatever them numbers was. Yo,
Yeah, Facebook.
yo, what you feel about?
Facebook killing
Huh?
over here, boy. Facebook killing.
So what you think about the movie Sinners, yo?
Oh, wow.
Dun, dun, dun.
So if
25,
it-
47.
well, if you want to talk about sinners, how can I
Sammy. That's
Well,
my
with
favorite
Sinners,
part of the
man.
movie. Sammy.
yeah, actually, it's a very interesting
you-
movie, man.
I know that whole movie. I seen it like 100 times already.
Yeah.
I binged it. Yo, I don't know. I did
How
Minister
you feel about it,
Society.
Joey?
I like that movie. I ain't gonna say like, oh, I love that movie. I could break that movie down if people want me to.
Go ahead, break down sinners, man. I guess it's a disclaimer.
Nah.
and alert.
Just because
ones
you
that
want me
haven't seen
to.
it.
Nope. Even though this
You
is
know-
a beta
you know-
test, let's get them engaged. If they want me to break down Sinners, even if you get one person to say, break it down, I'll break it down. So encourage one person. Let's get it started so they'll know that we want engagement. You know, we know it's easier and it's motivation for us as the hosts when we try, you know what I mean? So let us know that y'all engage. So if you get one, or just one person, we ain't gonna ask for everybody, just one person say, yeah, Joey, break that shit down. Now I'm playing.
Hey, y'all hear that? One person. You just need one person to say, Joey, break down the movie
On any
Sinners.
platform,
On
whoever's
any
watching.
platform. If you watch this over here on Instagram, say, Joey, break down Sinners. I just invited you from over there, Joey. Maybe you should see it. You didn't get an invite yet?
Do I need to be on the app? Is that better? Let me download. Hold on, 1 second.
I just heard something pop.
Pop. That was me.
Well, anyway, Joey don't went somewhere on us, man. So it's just me got live. Hey, so what everybody doing for the 4th today? I know what y'all can be doing. Y'all could tune in, westernworld1.com. Or if you got the app, download it. Western World 1 Radio. And listen to us. DJ Disco, DJ Cole, DJ Eric B. I think DJ Cole come on at 4 p.m. today. He said he got something up his sleeve for y'all today because he going live. And guess what? That's what we are doing. Cash prizes. We're doing giveaways over there. But most importantly, I want everybody, if you are on and you tuning in, I want you to go to westernworld1.com. I want you to join our VIP list. Jump on that VIP, hang out with us. What's going on, Krillin? Join that VIP, hang out with us, man, and have some fun. If you want to call in and hang out with me and Joey, the number here is 866-967-5311. 866-967-5311. We really don't have no topics. If you want to just call in, just talk and just hang out with us, it's
Yes,
cool.
we do.
Joey
We got a
said
topic. Break down Sinners. Nah, I'm playing.
Yeah,
Nah,
Joey
I'll
said
talk
he
about
want to
it
break
anyway.
down Sinners for you. So if y'all want Joey to break down Sinners, all you got to do is call in 866-967-5311. Or if you've seen the movie Sinners,
Yeah,
call
let's
in.
talk about it.
Or you can just put it in here. Put it in the chat. Whatever platform you on. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Put it in chat. And we'll break it down. Or Joey going to break it down for you.
You gonna say why you say we?
Well, we'll break it down. I'm just going off of
Nah.
I'm
got
gonna
it,
have to piggyback because what it is, I remember some of it, but I don't remember all of it no more. Cause I only seen it one time. Yeah, I only seen it once. Okay, so I get it. So people come in and see live, so you'll see it. Yeah, I invited you, Joey. I don't know why you didn't get it. I'm inviting people left and right. Let's see.
That's on Instagram.
Yeah. Let's see.
I gotta
Yeah,
put
but,
the app on my phone.
I know he on.
I ain't never had an app, so I'm getting it right now.
Oh, you never had the Instagram app?
Nah.
Oh, that's why. But you was able to see me on the Sleep Dealer one, right?
Nope. It wouldn't let me do nothing. All right, so now I got it.
Oh, no wonder. I know what it is. I know
I
what
got
it
it.
is. I know what it is. Now watch this.
What the hell?
Watch this.
Mhm.
Now watch this, Joey.
I can only see you. Let me see.
See, say sleep.
Man,
That's on
I know
Instagram.
I did it. Nah, I did it my way and it was better. See, that
I
ain't
knew it.
even.
What's
Yeah,
going on?
that's
What's going on?
Instagram.
What's up, face? There you go, right there. Yeah.
Who?
See, some reason sleep. That Western World One joint. The Western World One. I haven't really been live on that one, so it's like it takes time for people to come in. But this one right here, everybody know me on here. What's going on, peeps? Face. You still rapping, G? All right, Joey. So I got you. Now I'm gonna add you as a moderator. Also,
Hold on, man. I don't even know what you're talking about.
no, you good. I can see it on my end.
I can't see shit. Hold on.
Joey. So we got invite. So I invite you to come in. I got you on this.
Wait. Hold on, yo. Hold on.
What? What was that?
Somebody called on the number, yo. How the hell they do that?
Hey, look, I guess I don't know, man.
That was crazy, bro.
He came in and it went out.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, so check it out, man. Go to westernworld1.com. Click on the live button. You will see us both. You'll see me and Joey live. If you want to call in and hang out with us, the number here is 866-967-5311. We're only going to be on for a short period of time because we've been on here for almost 2 hours. So we just saying what's up to people. People already on Facebook.
It's the best I can do.
Viewing over there on Facebook, Instagram. Over here, we just saying what's up to you.
Hit my request. I just sent the request to you.
You sent the request. Say you was unable to join. Do it again.
It said you request sent on. Damn, this is, huh?
Okay, there you go.
Huh? It said your video ended.
Oh shit, that's on the other page. Okay, so wait a minute, Joey. So this one right here. Come back over to the Sleep Dealer. 28.
All right. Hold on. You see me?
Yeah, it said it was you was unable to join.
I don't know. Hold on.
Your Cipher page.
Yeah, I'm trying again.
All right,
Yeah,
so
it's-
confirm it.
yeah.
All right.
There's a, click this. Click that. Click this. Nah. Yeah, they won't let me get on here. I don't know why.
They won't.
Nope. I'm still trying. Hold on. How come every year, right? On the 4th of July, it's always a firework warehouse explosion. it's like it never fails. Like, you know what I mean? It's always a warehouse that blow the. That's crazy.
Well, let me see something.
I can only see you.
All right, I just sent you a what's up. All right, there you go. Right here.
See something.
All right, ask to join.
There you go. Right here.
Boom. There you go.
Add to join.
Joey.
That took forever. They go Instagram.
Now, how we gonna get the you gotta mute something. Now say something on that one. Yeah, I get you loud and clear. 'Cause I guess it's gonna come from the phone. But you can't really mute your microphone because we still live on Facebook and YouTube. That's cool. We're gonna figure out these glitches, Bridget. Okay. It's dope. It's dope. So people that tune in. Hey, check this out. We on live here on this Instagram joint here, y'all. We want you to come in and hang out with us over there at westernworld1.com/live. Or just put it in. You're gonna see if you go to westernworld1.com, scroll up or scroll down to live, LIVE, press that button. You're gonna see me and Joey just like this. But we're gonna be side by side, not up and down. All right. Or you could just call in, man. Hang out with us, 866-967-5311. Because we on all the platforms. So I guess what we're gonna have to start doing is, man, we just got to just go on one platform at a time, man, because you can't we got to figure out this microphone situation. Because you can hear me real good on here, right? On Instagram. Okay, cool. So whatever it was that was echoing out, did you mute over here? Okay, so that's the problem then. So with StreamYard, probably just have to mute out. So it's just like whenever we're talking, we just probably have to mute out, because once we start getting everybody to come over to where we need to go, Western World One, we won't really have this problem. This right here. But anyway, man, what's up, bro? You good? That's what's up, man. Love. Thank you. I appreciate that. You don't know how to do for your college. Turn your volume down on your laptop all the way down to 0. Let me see something right quick. Not your microphone, just the volume. Okay, so I'm gonna try this right quick. Let me see some. Unmute your mic for live stream, for StreamYard. All right, say something.
Nah.
So turn the microphone down off the computer. Turn the microphone down off the computer. Not the microphone, but turn the volume down from the computer.
It ain't that.
Right. So make the speaker go to your headphones. Yeah, but I can't even hear you on StreamYard no more.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
The echo.
Okay. So off your microphone, I'm sorry, the built-in, don't you know when you go in and you do the test for your mic, and if you want to hear the audio, it'll say from your computer or it'll say from your headphones. So you want to have your microphone already, but you want to have your from StreamYard, you want to have your audio, which is the headphones. You want to have that streaming through your headsets. If that makes sense. What's going on, people? While Joey doing that, I want to say what's up to everybody. I can hear you. I can't hear you on StreamYard. Now I can.
Hello?
There you go.
Better?
Yeah, that's better. But when I say something, that's when the echo, don't it?
Nah, I don't hear no echo. Now I do.
Yeah. What up, Joey? What up, Joe? JB, we call him Tunnel Vision. Hey, Billy. We got Billy in the building. Hey. What's going on with you, Bill? Got Meek in the building. My boy Face Wolf. He probably left out the building by now, but what's going on with you, Billy? How that hot weather, that hot southern weather treating you out there? Okay. And for the ones on Facebook, what's up, Facebook? They coming in and out one at a time. We're not gonna leave y'all hanging. But you can tell we've been on here for a long time. All we doing is just testing out all the platforms and see how we can do this all at one time. Which we can through StreamYard. It's just that certain little things we got to figure out what pages that we are going to use. But you could go to westernworld1.com and just listen to some music, or click on live. You'll see us live right now, like you see us now. We're gonna start using we about to start going visual on people. So I don't know, Joe. We didn't make it up yet. So we was thinking about doing it like once, like every Friday or something, right? Go live until we can figure this thing out. And how many of y'all seen Sinners? You said it's cool, it's nothing crazy, Billy. That's what's up. If y'all haven't seen the movie Sinners yet, then we're not gonna spoil it. But if you have seen the movie Sinners, Joey said he would like to break it down. I'm gonna piggyback off of him. Let's see here who we got. Okay, so it's just yeah. So hey, all right, Joe. So I guess what it is, man, we gotta start getting up, we gotta build up the video, the live joint, Joe. Which is it shouldn't take long, but once we figure it out, I'm gonna we got to log in out like our stuff so that way when the destination goes, we'll just automatically save and we don't have to know but just go live. So whenever you're ready to shut it down. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, they work too? That's probably even better then, right? Those are even better. The wireless joints, they better. You can hear. Okay. All right, well, cool then, man. If you want to, man, we could probably come back on here a little bit later and check it out. All right, man, we're gonna shut everything down. But anyway, hey, check it out, man. WesternWorld1.com. Check it out. If y'all want to listen to some music, I know a lot of people that's out of town like Billy, but y'all probably like listen to that old Chicago style. That barbecue grill. If you're cooking, tune in. Western World One Radio. If you got an iPhone, go download it. WesternWorld1.com. I'm sorry, on the iPhone is Western World One Radio. Download it. You got DJ Disco, you got DJ Cole, you got DJ Eric B, and you got we got a slew of special guest DJs that comes on all the time. And then ourselves, we'll be right here. We might be right back on live to check it out a little bit more, do test runs and everything, so that way we can be in tune with everybody. But Saturday, we're back 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Was the Inside Justice and Politics, right? So we back on here again, and we're gonna bring it in. I don't know, Joe. You want to try to go live? No, we probably can't go live. No, yeah, it ain't gonna work. Yeah, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Yeah, you gotta just check it out. We're sending the link or whatever. So check us out. All right, Joey, man. So all right, bro. I guess I'll talk to you off the chat, or I'll hit you up a little bit later, bro. Word. All right, y'all. I'm gonna tune out for a minute, man. Thank y'all for tuning in with me, man. We just doing a test run with everything. Thank y'all, Facebook. Thank you, Instagram. Thank you, TikTok. Peace out. Shut the live. Peace out. Here. Look, I still can't even shut the live off over here. That's okay. Peace out, people. Oh, I'm still live over here. All right, y'all. Trying to end the live stream.